Hello, and welcome to English Fluent Listening Channel. Today, we have a beautiful and meaningful story for you. This story is written in simple English and is perfect for all learner of English language. It will help you improve your listening and learn useful words. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the story. The Bridge Between Two Villages. A long time ago, in a quiet and green valley, there were two small villages. These villages were on opposite sides of a river. One village was called Eastbrook and the other was Westfield. The river between them was wide and there was no bridge. The people from both villages never visited each other. Over time, they became distant, and they even started to dislike one another. People said things like, "They are not like us," or "They are not friendly." Even though no one really knew why they didn't get along, the dislike continued for many years. The children from Eastbrook played on one side of the river, while children from Westfield played on the other side. They could see each other, but they never waved or smiled. Adults would tell them, "Do not speak to the people across the river." The two villages lived their lives in peace, but they were not truly happy. They were like two neighbors who never said hello. Everyone followed this tradition, and no one tried to change it. One day, a young man named Thomas from Eastbrook went for a long walk near the river. He liked to be alone with nature. He loved the sound of the flowing water and the birds singing in the trees. As he walked near the riverbank, he saw something strange. There was a young woman sitting on the other side of the river, sketching a tree on a small notebook. She looked peaceful and kind. Thomas wanted to talk to her, but he remembered what his village always said, "Don't speak to people from the other side." But something inside him said, "Why not?" So he smiled and waved at her. The young woman looked surprised, then smiled back. Her name was Lily, and she was from Westfield. From that day on, Thomas and Lily met at the river often. They talked across the water. They learned that their villages weren't so different after all. They liked the same stories, they laughed at the same jokes, and they both wanted a better future for their people. As weeks passed, their friendship grew. They wanted to meet without shouting across the water. Thomas had an idea. He started to collect wood from the forest. He worked every day building a small wooden bridge. At first, he built in secret because he knew the villagers wouldn't understand. But Lily helped him too. She brought tools and tied ropes. Little by little, the bridge began to take shape. One morning, some villagers from Eastbrook saw Thomas working on the bridge. They were angry. "Why are you building a bridge to them?" they asked. "They are not our friends." But Thomas didn't stop. He said, "Have you ever spoken to them? Have you ever asked why we stay apart?" The villagers were silent. They didn't know how to answer. Deep inside, some of them were curious. A few even came to help. On the other side, people from Westfield also noticed the bridge. At first, they were unsure, but when they saw Lily working hard, they understood. Some of them started to help too. Day by day, more people joined. The bridge became a symbol of hope. Soon, it was complete. For the first time in many years, someone from Eastbrook stepped onto the bridge and someone from Westfield stepped toward them. The first meeting was quiet. People didn't know what to say. But then, someone from Eastbrook brought bread, and someone from Westfield brought apples. They shared food and stories. Children from both villages began to play together. They ran across the bridge, laughing and smiling. Old people sat in the sun and talked about the past. Slowly, hearts began to open. The first meeting was quiet. People didn't know what to say. But then, someone from Eastbrook brought bread, and someone from Westfield brought apples. They shared food and stories. Children from both villages began to play together. They ran across the bridge, laughing and smiling. Old people sat in the sun and talked about the past. Slowly, hearts began to open. The mayor of Eastbrook shook hands with the mayor of Westfield. "We were wrong to stay apart," he said. "We could have been friends a long time ago." From that day, the two villages worked together. They built schools, planted trees, and celebrated festivals together. The bridge changed everything, not just the land, but the people too. It showed them that fear and hate come from not knowing one another, and that peace begins with one simple act of kindness. Years later, Thomas and Lily stood in the middle of the bridge, now much older. The bridge was stronger now, made of stone and decorated with flowers. It had become the heart of the valley. Visitors came from far away to see the bridge and hear the story of how it began. Thomas looked at Lily and said, "It all started with a smile and a wave." Lily nodded. "And now our children will never know what it's like to be afraid of a neighbor." The story of the bridge between Eastbrook and Westfield spread across the land. People from other villages heard how the two once separated communities had become one. Soon, other villages started building bridges too, not just over rivers, but in their hearts. They opened their doors to strangers, helped one another, and shared stories like never before. People realized that connection brings more joy than silence. A small act of courage in one place had started a wave of kindness across the region. The valley that was once quiet and divided was now full of life, music, and laughter. Thomas and Lily were invited to speak at schools and town halls. They didn't speak in big, complicated words. They simply told their story of how a smile led to a bridge and how the bridge led to friendship. Young people listened with wide eyes, inspired to make their own bridges. Some started helping their neighbors. Some forgave old arguments. Others began learning new languages to talk to more people. The world began to feel a little smaller, a little kinder, and all of it started with two people who were brave enough to talk across a river. One day, a group of students from a faraway city visited the valley. They had read about the bridge in school and wanted to see it with their own eyes. As they stood on the bridge, they felt something special. It wasn't just a structure made of wood or stone, it was made of hope, peace, and love. A teacher told them, "This bridge reminds us that we should never build walls between people. We should always build bridges." The students wrote messages of peace and left them by the bridge, hoping others would read them and feel inspired. At sunset, when the sky turned orange and gold, the bridge glowed in the soft light. Birds flew over it and the river flowed quietly below. It was a place of beauty and calm. People came not just to cross the river, but to sit, reflect, and remember the lesson it gave. The bridge taught everyone that change begins with one person who dares to be kind. And in the years to come, long after Thomas and Lily were gone, the bridge still stood connecting hearts, teaching peace, and reminding all who visited. Even the smallest act can build something that lasts forever. In conclusion, I want to say, thank you so much for listening to this story. We hope it helped you improve your English and warmed your heart. If you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe for more. See you in the next video with another inspiring story in easy English. Bye for now.